If you're a night owl who wants to learn how to get up early in the morning, stick around for more in this video. We're going to share how to do that. Hey guys, I'm Jordan here, author and Destiny Catalyzer, along with my wife, Miranda.
Hello, and today we are going to talk about how to get up early if you are a night owl. And we have both perspectives because I am an early bird and Jordan is our night owl of the relationship. It feels like there's always one of each.
Yep, I had to bring Miranda into this video, into this topic, because she is excellent at waking up in the morning. If you're familiar with the Clifton strengths, her number one strength is discipline, which naturally carries over into waking up early in the morning. This girl can get out of bed, no problem, doesn't hit the snooze button, doesn't wait around. As soon as the alarm goes off, sometimes without an alarm, actually, you're good to go. And it's amazing. So I had to bring you into this video to make sure that I am not the blind leading the blind. But we do want to speak to people that are night owls because there are people out there and it's hard to get up in the morning. I have a hard time with it. These are some strategies that I've used and learned, a lot of them from the wonderful Miranda. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Let's dive into number one. Tip number one for the night owl who wants to learn how to wake up early is to not wake up early. This is my favorite tip. It's really just getting the work done now or before bed that you need to do tomorrow. Obviously, this is not always possible. Sometimes you have to wake up to get going early and travel, or you have to have an early meeting. Obviously, you can't do that tonight, but I have found that there are some things that I'm like, I need to get up early and do that. Why am I doing that? Why don't I just accomplish it right now? So, first tip is don't get up early if you don't need to.
Yeah, because everyone obviously has their own natural rhythms, and if you are naturally more equipped to get things accomplished at night, then definitely play to that as much as you can. And definitely the problem does come in when you have to get up early, or when, like me, I have to stay up late. It happens. So
yes.
It's good to know what to do in those circumstances, but yes, if you can, work when you're at your best, obviously.
Yeah, good stuff. Tip number two for the night owl who wants to wake up early the next day is to be prepared before bed. This is a big one for me, and another thing that I've learned from Miranda. I have my bag ready to go, I have my clothes ready to go, I have everything that I need for the next day ready to go, so I don't have to think about it in the morning, especially when my brain just isn't as active and isn't as ready, and it just makes getting out of bed all that much easier because you know you have less things to prepare, if that makes sense.
Exactly. There's fewer choices to make if you already know what you're going to wear. I mean, that's always, a big decision of the day. Figuring those things out the night before really helps you be able to just get up and not have those things weigh you down and be like, well, I could get up, but I don't even know where my stuff is. It's dark, I can't see. So definitely prepare as much as you can the night before. Jordan sometimes will have his backpack totally packed and ready. I'll just get up and then be ready to go.
Tip number three is to stretch and loosen up your body before bed so that you get a better night's worth of sleep. This can be as little as 5 minutes, but I found that it's very helpful when you're going into bed to be a little stretched out to get your body prepared for better sleep.
Yes, and I'm honestly not good at this one. It's definitely hard for me.
You do roll into bed.
Because usually at night we're like watching TV and then I fall asleep before I'm even ready for bed, then I have to get up. And so I'm not very good at this one, but it is great advice if you can't do it. You're very good at that.
And I think, again, it's one of those things like, you have the discipline to get up early in the morning. So the people that we're sharing this with, you the viewer understand, I do have to practice this because I know that I have to practice that because I need to get a good night's sleep or I'm gonna have no shot in the morning. It's different. It's cool to see how people are different. Tip number four, you may have heard this one before, but limit your exposure to blue light before bed. This can be as simple as wearing blue light glasses or just not looking at your phone or watching TV right before bed.
And it's definitely not easy because
No.
I'm always, even just setting your alarm before you go to bed, it's hard turning your phone on silent for sleep, whatever you're doing, I feel like you're always drawn to the phone. So to do this, you do have to be very intentional, I feel. You have to really say, I'm, shutting it down, I'm gonna get everything ready and read or something. But it is harder said than done.
Yes, but I do
Easier said than done.
Yes.
It's easier said than
Yes.
done.
No, I love this strategy because it sounds so simple, but we do often forget that we have a lot of ability to impact our phones and our environment You can change a setting on your TV to be more blue light friendly. You can change the settings on your phone. I know that's something you do actually, right?
Dark mode. My phone.
What does your phone do?
At midnight, my phone goes black and white, and it
Yeah.
says it's bedtime. So I'm like, oh yeah, it is. A lot of times I'll just like turn it off. You can turn it off now. So.
Yeah. But again, a strategy like that is great because it's kind of it's an automatic reminder for you, but it's things that you can do. We have a lot of impact on our environment and things. We're not just we don't have to just be exposed to a bunch of blue light. Limit the blue light. Strategy number 5 is actually probably my favorite one on this list, is to focus on REM sleep. Now what that means for me is I do better if I sleep 6 hours instead of 7. This is something I've had to figure out for myself, and I know it's very different. There's tons of studies out there about this, but I do think it is just different for each person. So what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think you need to know yourself pretty well.
Yeah.
If you're gonna say, oh, I'll feel better after 7 hours than 8 hours, or whatever it is for you. So I don't think I really know what works best for me. But I highly encourage, if you need to, if you wake up early, also take naps. Try to get to bed earlier. There's definitely things you can do to get that sleep that you really need.
So what you're saying is the night owl shouldn't just stay up till 2 or 3 a.m. every day.
Well, not if you're gonna wake up at 6 or 7.
Good point.
Or if you do, get a nap.
I was leaving the frame.
It's fine.
Sorry. Number 6 is a simple strategy, but it works wonders for me. Actually, I've been trying it more lately, and it's actually been pretty helpful. It's just
slap yourself in the face.
Slap yourself in the face. No, it's putting your feet on the ground in the morning. It's as simple as that. All you need to do is just take your feet, put them on the ground, and then you know you're getting up. Now there are times where I've been so tired that I've done that, and I've said, you know what, screw it. Like I put my feet back up and I go back to sleep. But it does work for the most part because it's just that initial, you have that thought, okay, that's easy, I can do that. And that's that very next step. That's why taking the next step is so important. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's great. Although I kind of roll out of bed. I don't know, my feet aren't usually...
Is that the thunk sound I hear every day? Your face hits the ground?
I think other things that are helpful too, if possible, if you have someone that can wake you up, I always think human interaction is always better waking up instead of an alarm, If you're oh, can you wake me up at 7? If you have someone in your life to do that for you, I think that's really good. And I also think the blue light thing in reverse, if I look at my phone in the morning, then it screws up your eyes and you're awake. So it's probably not good for you, but I think it helps to if you're trying to get up and you look at your phone.
That is kind of a funny strategy because I feel like you wouldn't really see most people say that.
You probably shouldn't do it, but it does work.
It does help.
I look at my phone and my eyes are okay.
But then sometimes I get stuck looking at my phone and
then you still can't get out of
it. And then I
get those feet on the ground.
Maybe it's like a quick reward after you put your feet on the ground. Put your feet on the ground, then look at your phone. Yeah. The last one, strategy number 7, is to reward yourself. Now, this isn't something that you want to do every day, but if you're a night owl and you have to get up early once in a while, I think it's fine to reward yourself with a Starbucks espresso or something else like that. Something else that you can look forward to. I know this is a big one for you too.
Yes, because a lot of time what gets me out of bed is what I'm looking forward to, whether it's something
watering your plants.
Yeah, I love to wake up and just water.
I can't wait to water my plants. I have to get out of bed. That's
true,
no night owl ever is gonna relate to that. They're gonna be like, no, the plants can wait.
And I like to get an espresso, and we have a little balcony here, and I just stand on the balcony and I can just feel the cool morning breeze and watch the sun rising. And those are the things that, motivate me to be like, oh, I can't wait to get up, I'm sure there are bigger things you can be excited for too, if it's, if you're waking up early to go on a trip or, have something else going on, then that works just as well. But it definitely helps if you kind of have that in your head when you go to sleep, what am I looking forward to? What's going to get me out of bed? Because it's always better instead of dragging yourself out of bed to be like, hey, I've got a reason to wake up, I gotta go.
Yep, absolutely.
My plants are waiting on me.
My plants are waiting on me. So, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comments below what strategies you use to get up early in the morning, especially if you're a night owl, because I would like to know. I'm always willing to practice new strategies. Otherwise, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and Miranda, what should they buy?
Catalyze Your Destiny.
And why? Why should they get it? Why should they buy it?
We have it in real life, and it's just lovely.
It's so nice.
This book is great. It's really good for
And you've actually read it?
Yeah.
So that's good. My wife actually reads my books.
I've read all of his
Wow.
books. And they do just keep getting better and better, for real. So this is definitely a good book if you kind of need guidance. And I think a lot of people need some guidance right now, moving forward, post-COVID, post-lockdowns. Everyone's kind of in a
Aren't you
weird
glad we
place.
can say that, post-COVID?
Well, it's
We
not
can't really say
it's
that.
not really post yet, but
In a couple
hopefully
years.
the worst part. So yeah, I think it's a great book for people who just kind of need to reset their goals, kind of reset their vision for life, because I think a lot of people got lost in the muck of the day-to-day, and yeah, this is very inspirational, and it's nice and hefty too, so it just feels good. So
It's a hefty paper,
I would,
hefty paperback.
yeah, I would say get the paperback, but
Yeah.
is that okay?
That's
Is
perfect,
that,
yeah.
Is that bad for you?
No, I prefer people to get the paperback. That's great.
Don't get the, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but it feels, yeah, it's a good hefty book, so.
So, thank you for watching this video, and let's give a little round of applause for Miranda. Thank you for joining us on this video.
Thanks for having me.
I was really thankful to have your expertise on this one, because as a night owl, yeah, like I said, I want to make sure we had, the early birds feedback on some of our strategies too. So, thank you for that. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.